Hi, we're back after a week of craziness. We're back after a week of craziness. Gonna turn that down. Well, it's called having another screen so I can watch, make sure everything happens correctly. So, we've had a crazy couple of weeks. We've actually got our Hote, who is in Romania, hanging out with us. He's going to be there for, I believe, 9 months on deploy, so he's going to be joining us. It's going to be a little weird, but we're always going to be there. On my side of the world, for some reason, my internet provider has decided to go to everybody in the region and has basically been down since July 1st during the days. So the fact that I'm even here is a good thing. So we're going to continue with this. Now, when we last left off, the Team Chaos, decided that they were going to bring back one of the captured Kova of the Sons of Chilix in an attempt to interrogate him. Both Genevieve and Ariel are like, why? They're not happy with it. And the last things that we actually said was, you shouldn't have left. You should have finished them there because they're going to be more prepared for you now. So, with that in mind, we're going to jump into the players only and say hi to everybody and see what's going on.
Hello.
All right, we are back. There we go. We've
Hello.
got Bajra, we've got Sierra,
Hello.
we've got Ellen, and we've got Ahote live from Romania. I don't know if I should actually be saying that, but whatever.
Yeah, how covert are you?
Yeah, how covert are you?
Where am I right now?
No,
Or how covert?
You're just somewhere in Eastern Europe.
I was just gonna say I'm near this weird tower.
You're near
That's
this
abandoned.
Cool. Cool.
So that'll work. Bajra, do you have anything that you need to bring us up to more speed, since you're kind of the unofficially unprepared note taker of the group?
Yeah, I watched the episodes back because I miss my friends. Yeah, don't awe me. I'm not cute. Leave me alone.
We can argue if we want to argue.
I hate you all. So yeah, we hauled back them, and nobody's happy about it. I think Ahote is being coddled by Mog. We all love that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We love her.
She's cuddling.
Ellen has an unconscious prisoner.
Yep, we have that.
Who Bajra wants to kill, I believe.
Yes. I mean, but there isn't very many things that Bajra doesn't want to kill, so...
Yeah, including me.
Oh.
That's twice now you've almost killed me. Twice. Oh, 3 if you count losing his gun.
It wasn't like that. I wasn't intentionally trying to kill you by losing your gun. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah, and we pretty much ended it off with, well, now we have this thing. What do we do about this thing? We're all tired. We all should have a nap. As far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're tuckered. We need healing. Bajra's probably on the floor.
We need full healing. Wait.
All right. Anybody have anything else?
Sirith is gonna go pray for an hour.
Ellen is going to go into pull his prisoner into the bedroom to.
No,
he's not going to do that.
When you brought them in, both Genevieve and Ariel are looking at you, looking at the prisoner, and just are dumb. They've got this dumbfounded look on their face, like, why did you bring him here? What good are you going to get out of this prisoner? Which, by the way, you will not torture. You had the opportunity to either let him go or defend yourself in combat. Now we have to deal with a prisoner. And as a priest of Elal, I will not let you torture this individual. By him being in my presence, and he kind of turns to you, Sirith, and also in your presence.
Oh yeah, I didn't intend on
There
torturing.
is no.
Me neither.
He is now under my protection.
That's no fun.
I mean,
I
he's
do
also
actually-
under my protection. So
Yeah, I have no intention of torturing this man. I just wanted to ask him a few questions, and actually, it might be better to take him somewhere else and ask him.
I was gonna charm him.
Oh, that would work. That would work nicely.
What you're going to?
And if
charm
it
him?
doesn't, I'll start breaking his fingers if he doesn't answer our questions.
That's
No,
torture.
we're not doing that.
That's
No.
torture.
Look, he doesn't
And
have many
Ariel-
fingers left.
Ariel will backhand you for that.
It's not torture. It's just his fingers.
It's torture.
It is
It's
torture.
torture. In
Don't
addition,
let me do anything fun.
Sirith, make a wits check.
Ellen will hold up the unconscious guy's bound hands to show that he's missing fingers from his injury.
See, it's not
like,
torture.
He doesn't have many left. It's not fair to him.
It's not torture. It's just finishing the job.
If we can't stoop to their level,
He did that to himself.
But I mean the torture part.
I'm gonna use a heroic luck and reroll that. Don't like
Oh,
that as
okay.
a first roll. That was almost a crit fail, not a crit fail. And that is 5 successes.
By definition itself, charming somebody to do something against their will is considered an evil act.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Which will result in you moving closer to the dark side.
Join us, brother. You are welcome.
Yeah. Jose and I sitting over here with negative points.
Moss came on to be the moral compass. Ellen is drifting too far towards the light, and with his backstory, this is like a weird redemption arc for him going on. So Moss
man.
needs to stay here to keep Ellen sane.
Exactly. And everybody else in check. I need to calm people when they need to be calm. Would using
Rest of y'all
calm
are all
on
going
him
evil. Ellen
like,
can't be the good guy.
to calm him while we're interrogating him, would that be bad?
So you calm him. He's not.
He's also KO'd right now.
Yeah, he's pretty
No,
much. he's
yeah, not right now.
Calming him will keep him from attacking. Give him good vibes, but charming him to do something that's against his will is considered an evil act. Now there is the potential that. I guess you could say that, well, he is evil. And I'm trying to ask him to tell me questions that would be beneficial for the betterment of good. That might not be considered an evil act, but to charm him to go, hey, go and do this for me.
No, that's not. I was gonna charm him for questioning. I was gonna charm him and be like,
I would then rule that it's if you.
it was going to be more like, what do we have to look out for? Is there anything else about these creatures that we need to know?
Truth serum,
Yeah.
about what's
Yeah.
going on instead of being, if you don't do this, we're going to kill you, and you need to go do this for us.
Yeah. I
was my
wasn't going to
plan.
make him do anything.
No, yeah, Ellen just wants to get like a head count because he said, there's stuff you don't know down there. So I'm going to be like, okay, what do we not know? What are we walking into? And then, okay, you're free to go. Don't go back. They said they'll kill you.
Eh.
What was that?
Y'all are no fun.
Oh, okay. I thought Ohote said something. You didn't say anything, Ohote, did you?
No, I did not.
All right, very good. All right. So Ariel kind of looks at you with this concept of you're walking a very fine line with a charm. if you deviate, there will be consequences.
All right, you all do whatever you want to do. I'm going to take him out into an alley and interrogate him, and then turn him loose. I'll get him
Let's
far
do
enough
this
away that
in the
you won't find him.
We're
morning.
doing this
Let's.
here in this room.
I don't think it's a good idea to do it in this room. I suggest probably like
I was
the
going to take
training
him down a
room
few
or the
blocks into an alley.
storeroom.
How about we do this tomorrow morning?
I mean, I can't promise he'll stay out cold all night, though.
Oh, I can make sure of that.
Yeah,
Ariel
we're not
gives you
leaving
a
him
sharp
about.
look of, don't even think about it. Let's do this. He looks to Marg and I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ohote. You were saying?
I was like, it's not torture to keep them locked up, is it?
No.
We could just take shifts out of us, to, make sure that
There is a
over
storage room that we can use to keep him, and I'll have Marg stand watch over him, and I will put him to sleep. Magically.
Before that, or never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna loot him, but I already did.
You were gonna
He only
loot
had the
him?
dagger.
You
Yep.
only had the dagger.
Make sure he had nothing else on him.
Yeah.
Because it kind of sucks when they stand up with a dagger,
Yeah.
cut you open.
I had that experience.
Personal
man.
experience.
Yeah.
Personal experience.
All right, so for the evening then, Ariel and Genevieve do not understand why you came back. You're giving them time to recuperate and possibly attempt a revenge act against the citizens of the district.
Oh, and in our defense, we couldn't linger around because there were like 10 of those ghost dogs missed.
Yeah, we didn't exactly
Things
have much time to think
happening.
about it.
And then with that, Ariel looks at you. And did you not just kill 2 of them here by yourselves?
Yeah, but
Did Ellen not kill one by himself?
I did
I'm
not kill
currently
any.
bleeding.
Or was it was Ohote, wasn't it? It was Ohote.
It was a
Ahote.
Hote.
Did Ohote not kill one by himself?
Yeah, but I'm
Hold it.
currently bleeding.
Well, we can heal
I also
those.
killed a lot of them.
Trust me, I didn't want to run away either. But I wasn't about to take on 5 of those dogs alone. I could have. So let it be known, I could have.
I don't know about that.
Everyone else was. Shh.
I'm not
I
too
could
sure.
have.
I could have. Don't tell me
Could
otherwise.
Don't
you?
tell anybody that.
But you see, you were so busy focusing on whether or not you could. You never stopped to ask yourself whether or not you should. Oh, sorry.
See, no, that was the whole thing about it though, is because everyone else was going, and like no one was gonna see me be really cool, so I wasn't gonna have any witnesses. So like I decided that I needed to go.
I'm gonna give you one
Because,
heroic
like-
luck for a perfectly placed quote for that, Ellen. Take a heroic
Thank-
luck for that. That was perfectly placed.
Thank you.
I needed someone to witness me being cool and taking on 5 of those dogs at once, but no one was going to. So I decided, in the interest of the group, to leave as well. I'm also very tired and may not have felt like it.
Who's wounded in the party? I know Bajra is. What about Ohote and Ellen?
Not damaged at all.
Sharon?
I healed.
Ohote?
I am still damaged a little
I
bit,
healed a Hote a little bit.
All right. So.
both physically.
Oh my god, I can't think of his name now.
Ariel?
Ariel, thank you. I was thinking Alan. I don't know why I was getting Alan. Where'd Alan come from?
There was an entire episode where you just called him Alan.
Right?
There was.
Was there
Yep.
a whole episode?
Yeah. You did.
And you guys didn't correct me?
No.
I just presumed his name was Alan, so
I
actually
will
I'm sitting
look
here
from
now
all of
going,
you.
who's Ariel?
Let me do that the entire session? You guys
Hey, I
are
didn't.
evil.
I was totally believable, and then I was rewatching the whole. Thanks, D&D now for putting everything in a playlist for me to rewatch later. I was watching through, and I was like, wait a minute, are we going after different people?
Ariel then goes and heals you, Bajra. Full. He places 2 spells on you, and then turns to Ahote and does the same and brings you back to heal. He says, "Well, then you need to be prepared for a fight, and I need to go prepare some help for you."
That health and fatigue.
The fatigue will restore as you sleep for the night.
Okay, so I'm
and
just at full health.
The health is back to full.
Fantastic.
Anything else you guys want to do? Marg pets Ahote's head real smooth. It says, "Be safe," and picks up the kova with one hand and disappears into the rest of the hideout, rest of the church hideout kind of thing, and places him in the storage where she will be standing guard for the night. Bajra, anything you want to do?
Is she putting this northern
Say
spot like over here on? If you're looking on Owlbear, like up here,
what is that where?
is that where she's taking him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my training room's off limits.
How's it
Sucks.
off limits?
I can still go to the training room. We're not like shutting down the whole room.
No, she's gonna be there.
She's just
watching over
She's
him,
gonna.
and if he wakes
Okay,
up,
cool.
making sure he stays asleep.
Cool. I'm gonna go train for like an hour and a half or so, and then I'm gonna meet up with my rats, and I will DM you what I want to talk to them about.
Okay. Sirith, anything you want to do?
I'm praying for an hour before resting,
Okay, after the hour, and then you're just gonna go sleep.
and then I'm resting.
All right. Ellen.
Ellen is going to just kind of sit and watch the take a turn watching the prisoner, and then he'll rest for a bit.
All right, and then
He'll grab a snack. He'll grab a snack before he watches him.
Ahote.
Ahote's gonna turn to Genevieve. And is she still there?
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna turn her and be like, next time we go out, can you give us all potions instead of one?
Well, Ariel will do what he can. He's got limited time to actually prepare these, but he will do what he can.
Very well then. And then he's going to go and just kind of relax with.
You're now giant blue Luna.
Right?
Yes.
She's rideable, by the way. You can ride her like a beast of burden if you wish. She's that big.
Nice.
We're gonna talk about our experiences in a minute. All of a sudden, we get to the warehouse and we have a totally normal, a missing Luna, and then we leave and we have a giant stormy Luna. What happens?
And a bunch
What
of
happens?
Ahotes.
I'm just one right now.
All right, so the evening passes relatively uneventful. You all get your sleep back over the 8 hours that... Are you going to rest 8 hours, 10 hours, 12?
How many is it per hour? How many fatigue
You're going
points?
to return... resting, you're going to gain your 10 plus your stamina modifier each hour.
Like
I could probably
I-
just rest like 3 or 4 hours.
Ahote?
I'll do.
I'm sorry, I missed you. Ahote?
Um,
Ahote? What did you say?
About 5 or 6 hours.
All right.
Yeah, same for Sirith healing.
Yeah, I'll do the
6
same.
hours.
It's how many fatigue per hour?
10
10
plus your stamina modifier.
10 plus stamina. I only need about 5. So I'll be up. I'll be the first up. Broody teenager being the first one awake. It works. Don't worry about it.
All right, so the next morning, you guys start. Well, not the next morning. About 6 hours later, you guys start moving. It's still really dark outside, because it was about 8 p.m. when you guys left.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The first thing Sirith does in the morning is pray for an hour. So that's what he does every morning.
Yeah, Badra's gonna get her morning workout, check in with Mog to see how our prisoner's doing before going to do her morning workout.
Ellen will also check on the prisoner. Well, nope. He's gonna get himself something to eat, and then he's gonna go check on the prisoner.
Yeah, get some of them drippy eggs.
Yes. Be sipping his eggs when he goes to check on him.
Best breakfast is the certified breakfast of Team Chaos. Just drippy eggs and mimosas.
Honestly, it is the perfect chaotic balance.
Oh yeah. Of not quite done and too much.
All right, so the prisoner. So the Kova is up here. Marduk has been up all night with him. He's gotten restless a couple times. You can see he's got a couple of fresh bruises forming, across certain parts of his facial extremities. And the drippy eggs you can definitely make yourself. There's all the stuff there in the main portion where you can make your own and things like that.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, element.
I just DM'd you, Selkie.
Glorious.
Everybody else
It's
is
always
pretty much
a thing to hear.
asleep still. Unless they are needed. What do you guys want to do once you arisen for the day in your mind?
After I've done my praying, I'm just waiting on Ellen for our interrogation.
I'm gonna sit with Luna and question if I actually heard her talk to me in the Prima, or if I was hallucinating out of fear. And I'm gonna try to get her to talk to me telepathically again.
So how do you go about doing
Just-
that? What do you do?
I'm just gonna sit in front of her and think real hard. Just how to stare down. I don't understand magic, dude. This is how it
You
works.
kind of sit down. She's she's a fairly large animal. I mean, she's almost 8 feet long, and without her tail, so she's about 12 feet total. Sits there and she's curled up, and you're sitting there staring at her. And she opens one eye, and you just hear this. What are you doing? And the one eye just looks at you, and it's this bright bluish purple eye at you, like, what are you doing? Ahote, you hear this kind of echo in your head a little bit as well.
I answered everything that I was just about to ask.
Sure. Ah, okay. You always do this? Was this an always thing, or is this just? Is this how you and Ahote communicate?
She raises her head up, and now both eyes are like concentrated on you. She goes, I've always been able to speak to Ahote. He just wasn't always listening.
I didn't think this was gonna work. I thought you were just gonna give me one of those stupid little looks that you gave me whenever you sat on me. I don't know where to go from here. I'm gonna give her head scritches.
She kind of looks up at you like that, and she in a wolfish grin grins at you, and kind of just goes, maybe you should get something to eat. And kind of puts her head nose back down and just closes one eye slowly, and then closes the other eye, kind of like half keeping an eye on you, like,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give her a good head pat and then go find Ellen, who's probably making drippy eggs.
He is. He's in the kitchen
What?
making himself some
Ahote,
drippy eggs.
Okay.
you hear in the back of you hear in your own head, like, has he always been that weird?
Oh, you cut
You
out.
cut out.
Cut out just as you were saying.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm just, no. All right.
Oh, it's like every third
Yeah.
syllable.
We're getting broken communication you.
Are we-
Dude, we need to figure something out. You know what?
Oh,
I'm gonna write a
boy.
letter to my senator saying one of my people needs a better connection in Romania, and you need to make this happen. This is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna write my local senator.
Do it.
Maybe you just have to get closer to the mic.
No, it's the Wi-Fi thing.
It's spotty.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
I'm
It's okay.
try again.
It's distracting from the fact that something flew into
I'll
my
let-
eye.
just like, I think so.
So you basically said you think so. Is that correct? Thumbs up. All right, very
Yeah.
good. She goes,
Okay.
she needs to fix that, and just kind of cozies down again and just goes to sleep. Or what she feels is sleep. You feel the connection kind of sever a little bit.
Am I getting roasted by a dog?
Not yet. Ellen, you make your drippy eggs. What else do you do? You've got about 3 or 4 hours before anybody else is going to be up, and you can hear kind of echoing in the darkness and the quietness of the hideout. Movement happening from a part of the building. You're not really sure, but you can hear Ariel kind of like chanting to himself. Well, chanting out loud, saying prayers that you believe. You're making out prayers. You hear a lull occasionally.
Okay. As soon as he finishes his eggs up and starts to kind of sip the drippy eggs yolk, he'll go and just kind of like watch from the doorway.
What doorway? To watch the prisoner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's shut, isn't it?
No, it's not shut.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's an open space. Sirith, after your hour of communication with, you're Odiran, right?
Yep.
What do you want to do?
After the hour, like I said, I'm just waiting for Ellen to be ready for the interrogation.
Well, then you're gonna have to go find Ellen. And
Yeah, I'll go look for Ellen then.
You find Ellen kind of back against the door, back against the opening, eating his famous drippy eggs with a piece of dried toast
Boom.
bread. Just kind of eyeing the
Dried?
prisoner.
No, he likes it lightly toasted.
It's still dried bread.
You just don't like
Fair.
anything fully
I didn't say
cooked,
it
now
was
do you?
hard
Oh.
dried bread. I just said it was dried bread.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it's got to be soft enough like a sponge to be able to then,
Jeez.
mop up any
Um,
leftovers.
God, you just don't like anything fully cooked.
And he's just the prisoner. I mean, when you get there and you kind of look at where the prisoner is and where Marg is, he looks like he may have stood up a couple times because he's kind of slumped over in a way that looks like maybe she bopped him on the head more than once. And she looks at you, and both of you goes, Ariel has problems with violence. Marg, no. He's not
'Cause I'm
waking up
sitting-
anytime soon.
Because I'm sitting in the other room. Can I hear her say this?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's not shy about it. You know, it's not like, oh, don't tell Ariel. No, Ariel knows exactly who she is.
And this is why you're my favorite, Mug.
Thank you, little one. I guess.
Do
You're
I get to
my
hit him
favorite
once?
too, next to Ohote.
I'll. Oh.
You're not as
Just get
squishable as
third
Ohote.
wheeled.
Do I get to hit him at least? I want to hit him.
No.
No. No more hitting
You
the
hit-
prisoner.
You hit cause much damage. Mine, like cracking an egg without breaking the yolk. You break egg and scramble.
That actually sounds about right.
She's got a point.
It's effective.
When
But
killed,
not when we
but not
don't
when
want
not-
them to
when-
die.
Not when not wanting to die. You break eggs too much. You need to you need to learn to be at peace with yourself. At least this is what Genevieve say about you.
Go find religion. Odiran's always looking for new followers.
Religion left me, alright?
Which religion?
Ouch.
There's a lot of different religions.
I know. Yeah, okay, I just, but if you need me, I could practice on not cutting yolks or whatever you said if you just give me just one to the jaw.
No.
Mark's seen you get wild and crazy. no take risk with you on this.
know what you're talking about.
She is literally, she raises up an eyebrow like, and she looks at you like, Argio,
Basha doesn't remember any of her rages. I don't know what you want from me.
Press X to doubt.
right? X, out.
I just black out a lot, okay?
Just, And this is true.
Wow, there's a lot of blood, isn't there?
That's crazy.
Hey, that was
Listen,
a great nap.
man, speaking of a lot of blood, you lost a lot of it, my guy, from this dude. So why you're not more mad is weird.
I don't let my anger control me.
Ooh.
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 Heroic.
I've
Yeah.
worked many years on not allowing my anger to control me. It's not very easy.
He is playing the Tajahu perfectly on this one.
Mm-hmm.
They are. I can beat the shit out of you in an instant, but I'm trying to be a better person.
He's the
I
Athens
could
to
have
my
killed him
Sparta
with the
right
will
now.
of God. I hit him hard enough that if I wanted him dead, he would be dead. He would
And then we
not
wouldn't be
breathing.
here.
Yeah, but information is pretty valuable.
I don't know. I got some pretty good information.
Okay, sure.
I have.
No
We'll
one's
go
gonna
with that.
push that. No, just okay, whatever. You're
No,
not gonna push that.
Sirith very much doesn't believe it. He's like, oh, okay, sure. Ellen, are you ready for the interrogation?
He has a mouthful of eggs, but he's gonna nod yes.
I was going to use charm to help him, but what I think I'm gonna give you some assistance, and then I'm going to scout out the hideout.
I love
From
how
here.
you opened the door, Vajra, and no one stepped through.
Say something. Oh, Jay, what's up? Oh, Jay.
Oh, I wanted you to know that I was preparing spells,
Bells?
like
Spells.
Oh, spells.
creating levels of spell.
What are you using?
Um, elemental sphere, what it's called.
Elemental spheres. Oh, okay. Right on. What spells are you preparing for?
Elemental bolt.
Okay.
Bolt and shield.
Bolt and shield.
Yes.
I'm glad she heard you. I couldn't.
I read lips. I'm hard of hearing.
Nice.
I feel that.
All right, so I'm gonna let you guys, because Ariel is not there. I'm going to let you attempt to do what you think you can do, and we'll see what happens.
Did
I
Seer
don't
say
know what
he's
that
leaving to
means,
go
but
scout the hideout?
After
Uh,
the interrogation.
I'm gonna.
After.
He's gonna do the interrogation. I'm gonna be scouting while he's interrogating. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast something on Ellen to help with the interrogation,
All right.
and then I'm gonna scout.
I'm gonna go with Seereth just in case.
Okay.
We're both go. We're all. I'm doing it right in the investigate. I just need to sit down. Like, it's something in my
Oh.
mind.
Oh,
gonna
you're
do a
scrying.
spy.
Yeah.
You're scrying. Ah, okay.
Okay. So it's in balls in your park.
All right. I walk into the interrogation room and wait for Ellen.
As soon as Ellen finishes up eating, he's going to go into the interrogation room as well.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Is the prisoner awake? I'm guessing not.
No, not at all. Marg is looking at you guys both kind of with suspicious eyes, like, What are you doing? What are you planning?
Just gonna ask him some
Roger's gonna
questions.
linger in this door.
Just a few questions. Don't worry about it.
Do you mind waking him up, Mog?
All right. walks over there and slap, 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 slap.
No, not so. All right.
No, let her work.
He not waking up yet. Picks him up, takes him into the other room where there's this big barrel of grog, and literally dunks him in. Holds him there for a second, pulls him back out, and he's sputtering awake.
No, she's the professional. Let her work.
You
Oh,
wake
no,
now.
just-
He's like,
Bring him
Be
back
awake
in.
now.
Yeah.
yes, I'll
All
bring
right.
him back. I'll go
Oh,
get Ariel too.
All right. Yes. Go for it.
She brings him back and kind of sets him up on a crate, hands still tied behind his back and things like that. And then she walks over and she knocks on the door and goes, Ariel? He's like, yes, what? They want to speak with prisoner. And you can hear him in the room go, by law. Turns and kind of opens the door, and out comes the Bahul. And goes,
Luna.
what are you going to ask? Let's get on with it then.
Ellen's gonna
Ellen's gonna
sit
be-
down. Oh, go ahead.
He was just gonna say. Sirius just gonna say, Ellen will be asking the questions. I'm gonna be doing something else. I'm gonna be scouting.
Very well.
I'm here in case things go wrong.
You get this sinister look from Ariel, like, when things go wrong, you tend to forget what you're doing.
When things go wrong, you
Ooh.
tend to perpetrate the wrong.
Oh.
I'm gonna stay. Look, everything's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna hit him. I'm not gonna touch him. I'm gonna stay
No,
right
you're
here.
not. Good job. And
I'm
then
gonna stay
Exactly. Standing there cracking her knuckles.
right here. And if he does anything,
And if he does anything, Mark will handle it.
And as we get ready to interrogate, I cast Boost Attribute on Ellen, and I'm going to be boosting his charisma.
Oh, good. Probably need that.
during
Yeah,
this entire interrogation process, I will be good and I will take the defend other action.
It is 5 points per success, so that's an odd 9. That's a crit.
Ayo.
Wait, is that a crit because you took the
Yeah.
all right.
So that is with an odd 9. That is 6 successes. With a 10 on the D10,
Hey.
you're gonna be the most charismatic person on the face of the earth. Okay,
And
18. What's 18 times 5?
too
90.
many. Jiminy Christmas.
Plus 90 to your charisma check for the next
For 4
4
turns.
I mean- But
It's
my
an
charisma's
instant-
already at 70.
So now
It's an instant
160.
You have instantly 16
You
successes.
instantly have 6 successes, and then whatever
6?
you roll
Oh.
after that.
6. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then
Jiminy
I'm gonna
Christmas.
cast scrying. Like I'm gonna sit down in the corner and start scrying.
And if
Alright.
worse things come to worse, and he decides to be smart and like talk in a different language, I'll be a translator because his language is really close to mine. It's like this close.
That's very close.
That's fair. All right.
So, because of this, your attributes, your charisma attribute has changed. At 160, your charisma modifier is a plus 22. So all your so you're currently at 70 for your charisma.
Yeah.
So all your skills instantly, all your charisma based skills go up by plus 18 for the next 4 turns.
All right.
I'm the best priest.
Yep. Thank you. Ellen is feeling very confident.
That's 2
All of a sudden.
PR4 spells already, guys. So don't ask for a lot from me for now.
Yeah, those are very
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
That
I
was
could have
like-
done scrying at minor, but then I wouldn't have been able to see and hear.
Right.
Mm.
All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and do your questioning, and then we'll time phase back, and I will deal with your scrying.
Works for me. Ellen doesn't have too many questions. They're pretty simple.
4 turns of plus, whatever it was, plus 90.
Ultimately, what you're worried about is the modifier, which is plus 18, and it's 4 turns, right?
Yep.
All right, turn 1, go.
All right. Ellen's going to sit down across from him on the other set of crates there, and he's going to just kind of lean forward. Sorry about the mess that they told me you tried to stab one of my friends. It's not cool. Very I forget the word I'm looking for, but it's not good. Anyhow, how are you holding up?
3 turns left. I'm holding
He's
it
not
well
talking.
that my head hurts. And he kind of looks up at Maud, and Maud smiles. Yes, you sleep very well last night.
Yeah, Marg is a little bit rough with her customers. I just have a few questions for you, and then I can give you some food and get you on your way. You said there's more. The building we were in was just like a front. You said there's a lot more involved there. What were you talking about?
Roll. So you're kind of interrogating him, and I believe that
Right.
is under.
I
Skill. I think it's under
believe.
convince. I believe.
There is an interrogate skill.
There's an interrogate skill, isn't there?
There is.
Yes, there is.
Do you
And
have
it's
Oh
a
my
you
it?
have a
God.
plus
Charisma.
18 to it.
Everything's a skill.
So base of 30. So that automatically makes it a 48, right?
48. Yep.
Yep.
So go ahead and
All right.
roll.
Fingers crossed it's a good one.
So I have heroic luck.
That's true. Which I will be using.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
is not a good roll to start on. Hot 5. There we go.
Make it explode.
Oh, right. I get to do that. I forgot about that. And that's another 5 right there. So not
There you
5
go.
plus another 5.
So
So
you've got
10.
5, 10,
basically
15,
10
20,
successes.
30. Yeah, about 10 successes.
Bring up my dice roll. He's
Uh,
going to
Ooh.
do a skepticism. Yeah, he fails.
Oh yeah.
What was the question again? Sorry.
Ellen leaned in and was like, "You said there was more beneath the front, the shop that we were investigating. You said there's like a whole
Yes.
hideout down
there's a
there.
whole
What
hideout
exactly
below.
will we?"
Turn 2.
All right.
Are there torches or any sort of like a light source in here?
Not really. I mean, it's lit by devices. There's no burning torches per se.
Can I turn out the lights?
Can you turn out the lights?
Yes.
Then no one will be able to see.
That's fine. You don't need to see to talk.
Ellen will.
Will. You don't need to see to
You're
talk.
gonna go and
Get the
cover
goggles.
the light sources.
Yes.
So it gets
That's
really
all.
kind of dark in here. And then you hear a muttering, and the whole area becomes brightly lit.
Spellcaster.
And Ariel's looking right at you.
Ellen just kind of like looks
Sure.
around, like a little bit, like okay, and goes right. He goes, kind of puts down his goggles and kind of like goes back to it. He goes, are there any particular traps or just how many men would we be dealing with down there? Stuff like that.
It's not so much the Sons of Kova, the Sons of Chilix you need to worry about. It's the Hounds of Azea.
That's fair.
1 turn left.
All right.
That doesn't mean the interrogation's over. You can just no longer get a
Right.
precinct.
Right. All right. So, is there any information you could give us that would help us with perhaps getting in their infiltration type situation?
Interrogate.
Anything that... All right. Rolling interrogates have to be to 48. That's a 47, so that beats it by 1 point.
Because they're connected to the sewers. And there's only one way down.
Oh.
I don't like that answer.
All right.
And you are no longer as charismatic.
It's all right.
Stops glistening.
Yeah, his hair stops doing the L'Oreal blow thing.
The halo
It's
dims.
just boop. Yeah. It's like, all right. So you said we need to worry about the Hounds of Azahok. Is there like any type of way to prevent them from coming through portals?
I'm going to make you make an interrogation check on this one.
All right.
Because you're asking for him to really divulge some really secret information. In a
That's
sense.
fair. That's a 12. I need to beat a 30. So...
Two successes.
2 successes.
There's ways to keep them from appearing and disappearing.
Does it have anything to do with the demon?
He kind of stops and cocks his head and looks at you. What demon?
The demon with the couple. A couple of perhaps royal.
Helen just kind of turns around and is like...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what she's talking about, but if it has something to do with a demon...
He looks
Is
at
there
you
anything
and
tangible you can
he
give us?
clears his throat and gets this like scratchiness to it. And he looks at us and goes, Gai Gungai Raz Uzun. And then he follows that up with Prisa.
I didn't catch a lot of that, but I heard "guy goo guy." She starts cracking her knuckles and.
All right, translation, please. Anybody?
Did you catch it or not?
It's similar to my language.
Oh, it's right out of your language. It's actually a phrase
It's right.
that you came up with.
Oh, I heard "guy goo guy."
Gai Gugai. Raz
Guy Gugai.
Uzun.
Bartra, will you stop popping your knuckles for a minute and maybe translate? Because you seem to clearly understand what he's saying here.
And then he follows that up with Suta Kisra.
Oh.
Which essentially is this, Silky.
I'm...
Ellen, if you don't want to get thrown, get out of my way.
No, we're not doing that.
You don't want to get thrown, get out of my way.
Not happening. Ariel, I could use some help here with...
Mark, make sure she doesn't touch the Kova. Mark likes like Baja. She be fine. Won't you, Baja?
Guy goo guy.
Listen, I just want to get you out of here. All I need is, some help with
Check your
tangible
DM.
ways we can stop the hounds of Azahok, and you'll be on your merry way. I do need to warn you, we ran into Kova on the way out, and they did say they have an interest in killing you, so you may not
I
want
have an
to go
interest
back
in
to the
killing
Fund
you.
of Telex. Yes, you
Selkie,
may also
check
want
your
to stay out of
DMs.
her way from here out.
I see it.
Well, I might have a way. Ariel goes. I think I might have a way of actually stopping them, but it's going to take me a little bit longer to do so.
All right. Does anyone else have any questions for our friend here, our little guest? I'm sorry, I never asked you your name. That was rude of me.
Are you asking the Kova's name?
Yes.
Give me a moment and let me pull up the notes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a question. Which one of his limbs does he like the most? Because the one I'm taking first.
Ignore her. She's got some issues with temperament.
He challenged me first. He dies first.
His name
well, we're
is
not-
Art.
No.
If you ever
Art?
Art, like ARA, Art.
Oh. All right. It's nice to meet you.
And he looks at you again, Bashra, and says, "Vrudgar, Vrudgar."
Will you please stop trying to antagonize her?
Chua senti.
We really need a translator in here because, ironically, the one person who could translate never translates. Thanks, Bashra.
The other person who can translate is in a spell. It's a perfect time for comprehend languages, guys.
Thanks for nothing, you
And just for
useless
those
reptile.
people who are listening, that's actually the Quiche language that is part of the world of Kralis. It's actually pretty much fully developed, and Bajra has been coming up with specific terms. We got to come up with some more terms of degradation, though. I think.
Oh yeah, that's next on my list.
So he looks at you, looks at Bella, and goes, "So are you done with me?"
Yeah, are you done with him? Can I have him?
Yeah, no, you may not have him.
I've broken too many of the scarecrows in the training room. I could use another
Basically,
one.
all I want to know at this point is if we go down there, are we walking into what is essentially a death trap?
He kind of.
Of course we are.
Are you kidding? You didn't finish them off when you had the chance. You think they're not going to be ready for you or anybody else? In fact, I would even dare to say that people of the district may have suffered this night because of you.
Oh, wonderful. Well, in that case, Marg, please kindly put this gentleman back to sleep.
Let me do it.
No.
Mod, can I do it? He challenged me.
No.
Mark goes, you need to learn to relax. Takes a big old mutton hand and just whack right across the
Ow.
of the head, and he just drops like a sack of potatoes. He goes, you need to learn how to pull attack, not swing through. Much more effective.
What he told me deserves a broken jaw, alright? That's all I'm saying.
Well,
Oh, don't worry. Yeah.
perhaps you need to come to terms with your anger. Modcast!
He'll come to terms with my left hook, is what is going to happen.
We try to set the children on the right path. And Ariel just looks at Mark and goes, make sure that Bajra does not kill him, and we are going to need to take him out of the district and turn him over to
Into the river.
turn him over to one of the Eastern District watches, not the District Watch.
Yes, this
Oh,
district
yes.
watch is a little bit strange.
Marg understands. Marg will take care of it for you.
Okay, you're going to take care of him then.
I'll take care of it.
Good, good. Make sure he gets to the proper authorities. With his behavior, he's not getting set free with rations to go on his way. He can go to the proper authorities, but I don't think the ones in this district are on the level.
Take care of your problem.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
And she winks at Baja.
I can't stab him like once. Not even to kill him. Just
Can I stab him just once? Just a little bit. Just a little.
Just let me break. Just let me break his arm.
Just,
He doesn't need it. I'll break the one with no fingers.
it almost reminds me of the. What about their legs? They don't need those.
They don't need those.
Marg looks at you and kind of smiles and winks, turns around and fuddles through some of the stuff, a pile of stuff there, pulls out a large sack, barley sack, and kind of drapes it over him and then pulls it up, and she not so gently pulls the legs out from underneath him, and you hear his skull go.
How?
And she goes, no blood, he be good. And then
Wait. Could I get my handcuffs back?
No, Marg has him in bag.
Well, bring him back to me when you're done, at least.
Okay.
Thank you. Those come in handy.
Throws him over her shoulder and goes, Marg be back soon.
Tell me if he screams.
He's unconscious. He won't scream.
But if he wakes up.
And begins to make her way out and leaves with this Kova in a bag. Can't hear.
All right,
you,
now
Ariel,
that conversation worried me.
You should hit him with the Jason X sleeping bag kill. Just need one solid thunk.
A good thunk. So Sirith, after you cast a spell, you go into a meditative stance and you cast scrying. Were you successful?
Oh. That is 6 successes. Five successes, sorry.
And what exactly are you scrying around?
I'm scrying the warehouse where we were fighting.
All right, so you come into you come into you visualize in your head this opening kind of opens up in front of you like an eye, and you're looking down at the warehouse. You see a number of groups of Kova, 4 or 5 leaving at a time. You count maybe 5 groups leaving over the next, how long does this last for? So it takes you 10 minutes to cast. How long do you want to spend scrying the area? Because according to this, you may move the scrying carrier around the area of effect, and the area of effect is approximately 1 mile? No.
1 mile.
Varies.
Yep.
So it varies. Hold on. That's the distance you can go. The area of effect. The area of effect is equal to 50-foot radius, and the caster can view up to 30 feet of that at a time. You've got about 100-foot diameter, which pretty much takes up the entirety of the warehouse where they're at.
I want to go check those back rooms, like when we came in and we saw Hote fighting, where we saw them coming, where more of them were coming from, opening up those doors and coming out. I want to check out that hallway and those side rooms that they were coming out of.
Say again.
I want to check the side rooms that they were coming out of when we initially came there, and we were trying to get back a Hote where they were pushing from the hallway.
So there's so those back rooms.
Yeah.
As you're kind of watching that, you kind of see one of the crates kind of move off to the side, has been moved off to the side, and you see them kind of coming up these iron rings, like an iron ring ladder, up out of this secret location that's covered by these crates, and they come in and out. You haven't seen any purple mists forming.
But I've seen. Are there any that are just staying in the building, like not leaving, just watching?
Are there any guards? Is what you're asking?
Yeah. Are there any more guards or
Well,
anybody
there's
taking
a
up new
number of them that
positions?
have left, but there are a lot more that have stayed, and you can't see below where this is because you're not familiar with it. All you can is you're kind of making out the interior rooms and things like that, but you can't see below.
Okay. Once I've gotten that information, I'll leave the spell and come back to my body.
Okay.
And when I come to it, I look around and I'm like, okay, guys, they have a secret hidden ladder that leads down. Don't know where it goes. There's a lot of them moving in and out in groups of like 4 or 5. There's a lot going on right now.
They're probably search parties. So it sounds like.
Well, if they're looking for us, the last place they'd look is in the base, right?
They don't know where it is. As far as I know.
No, I'm talking about their base.
Oh.
We go to their base. The last place they expect us to be is there.
Is it empty?
No. Did you
Okay.
think it would be empty?
Well, you made it seem like they're all just gonna go out looking for us. There's no one there.
I couldn't see anything below the ladder, their secret entrance, but there's still some guards there. What did you guys find out?
Not much. It's gonna be dangerous. There's more down there. He got hauled away in a sack.
You're
And
gonna
I
let
didn't
him
get to
go.
hit him.
He's getting let go, right?
I think they were going to
Outside?
deliver him to
Unfortunately.
the.
Mark's taking care of it. Unfortunately.
Oh, that's
Is either
probably
that
for the
or
best.
something to do with the crossing district lines and dropping him in front of a police station?
Right. There's that.
I like that idea.
He was not particularly grateful for us saving his life. Twice, by the way.
Probably isn't particularly grateful of the wrath of God coming down on him either.
It's not particularly bright, that's for sure.
He was about to have a Wrath of Bajra coming on his ass, but nobody would let me.
Yeah, he kept trying to antagonize her into a fight. I don't know what his problem was.
He challenged me to a fight.
Yes, exactly. Why would someone who's been beaten half to death and sitting there in handcuffs try and challenge someone like you to a fight unless they have a death wish?
See, that's what I think, and yet people still try me. But it's probably because I mentioned there's a supposed demon that they're working with.
I'm sorry. Name of the demon?
I don't know that much, but I know.
Describe the demon for me.
I don't know that much. But supposedly the Sons are working with a couple who are in league with a demon. The couple, I believe, are getting the royal treatment.
Can I roll Lord Demon to see if I know of any demons that are potentially connected to royalty?
would you describe how you think that would happen?
He's gonna pull out he probably like 3-4 notebooks of just all the information that he's gathered and written about demons, and he's just leafing through it to see if he recognizes any connections.
I will allow you a lore demons. I believe you have that skill, right?
Yep.
At a TS of 10.
That's what I got, dude.
Because
Okay.
what you're doing is you're taking an abstract piece of information and trying to look through an encyclopedic information about a potential possibility of there being a connection with mortals, in which all demons have at some point.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's a real
Well-
loosey-goosey concept.
There's always a chance.
It's
Gonna
always a
use-
chance.
Gonna use a heroic luck because that wasn't it.
That wasn't it.
That wasn't it. Please. This is the roll I need. 3. So that's 7 successes.
Right? What else do you get?
I need
Explode.
I have to roll a 3 or higher. I have 7 out of 10 chance. Come on. And that's a 3. Oh, 10 successes exact. It was almost not a 3. It was almost not a good enough roll. But 10. Oh my god.
You did it.
Barely. 3 so 10 successes exactly. I probably just used up the rest of my luck on that.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't know. Last time I said I used up all my luck, I ended up having really good luck the rest of the session. It's like, the universe loves proving me wrong, don't it? I guess I make it too easy. I'm just sliding quotes in and then throughout my dialogue tonight.
I really gotta organize my notes better. I have all of these notes full of languages, front to back of phrases and sayings, and I use 3 of them.
So I had really spicy dinner tonight. And it's like, you ever had food that's so spicy you almost feel like you have a fever for the rest of the evening?
Oh, that's when you know it's good.
Yes,
Oh my
I've
God.
eaten 2 Reapers on 2 different streams. I know that pain.
Why
I am
would you do that to yourself?
because my
Content, okay? Everybody loves content.
Everything
That's
is content.
Exactly.
I was not going to eat it. It had been ordered for my wife, but she cannot have spicy food. The baby does not like it. So
Of
she was
course,
like,
you're
I
having a
didn't realize
girl.
this. Right. How does that apply?
Old wives' tale is like if you crave sweet things, you're gonna have a girl. If you crave spicy things, you're gonna have a boy.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll have to make a note of that.
How you know?
She does
So
like
far,
the
it
sweet
hasn't
things.
failed me.
That's true. It's accurate.
Has not failed me yet.
Yeah, she was like, she took one bite and she was like, her eyes went wide. She's like, I can't eat this. I can't. She almost. Last time she had spicy food, she had false contractions for the rest of the evening. We were worried she was going into premature labor. So we're like, okay, this is
You're
way
gonna have a
spicier
girl.
than that.
You're gonna have a girl.
I was
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna have
I
a
will,
girl.
You're gonna have a
I
girl.
will take, yeah. I was like, I'll
Yeah.
take the hit for you. I'll eat it. You can eat what I was going to eat, which is very mild, not spicy at all. She's like, okay. And she loved it. And I ate it. And I was like,
when my
that was
wife
good.
was pregnant with our son, she craved Ethiopian food for 9 months straight.
That's
Holy
specific and
cow.
spicy.
Moss, check your DM.
Yep, I did.
That's the information you find. What you do with it, it's up to you.
I after leafing through my book, I stop and you guys see me pull out a small note and I'm reading it, and I'm buried in my notes, and I'm just kind of like, was the royalty named Marcus and Eliana?
Don't know. I don't have names. I just have rumors. There's rumors going around that the Sons of Chelix are in league with a couple who have made a deal with the demon. My guess on royal treatment is I'm guessing that's the Shadow King.
Make
Names?
a
I got nothing.
intelligence check, Bajra.
Oh, Bajra gets the roll? An intelligence check? How smart am I? Hold on. I was looking at the DM.
Do
How
you
smart
want?
am I?
Do you want to hear
I'm
what
pretty
you
smart.
want to hear, or do you want to hear that? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I'm pretty smart. Shut your mouth. I got 6 successes. I'm pecking smart. 6 whole successes.
The last name Alaton is associated with the leader. Hold on. Where's my notebook?
Ooh, we're getting plot.
Dun, dun.
Dun dun dun.
With Litris Alaton, who is rumored to be the current Shadow King. And if you remember what we've gone through, is that the Shadow King is looking to take over the district.
Yeah.
And become a major crime syndicate within the Shiva itself.
Okay. The name's familiar. Certain circles it's running. I think that we may be actually be onto something.
Yeah, according to my notes, this might lead to the Demon Lord Azathoth and a possible ancient vampire.
Well, I don't know about vampires and all that, but the name and it's running around crime circles of being the current Shadow King.
The vampire's name is Multer Manshu, if that means anything. Possible vampire. All I know is I kind of want to fight a demon. I don't know about you. I really want to fight a demon.
Yeah, and I really wanted to fight that Kova, but we don't
There's
always
a
get
difference
what we
between
want.
beating a poor man to death and killing a demon.
I don't see it.
That's your problem. Learn to see it.
I just see beating a
Learn to see it, or I have no reason to heal you.
It's just an adversary that's crossed me. It needs to be destroyed.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry, but no.
We can go back and forth about this all day.
And I will go back and forth about this all day. No. Don't kill everything. There's no reason to. If you kill everything, then there's nothing left in this world. Eventually, you're going to run out of things to kill. Wouldn't be very good for the world. Personally. And you've killed a lot.
It's not just killing everybody, it's killing anybody who crosses me.
A lot of people cross you, apparently.
Yeah.
Including us? Don't forget.
Do you remember when you threw Ellen through a door and out onto the street?
Oh, she did more than that before you came along.
The only time I remember throwing Ellen is to escape a police raid. Because he decided to take hostages
And that's
at
not
a
a red
bar.
flag to you that there's more than one time that you've thrown Ellen.
I think her
Oh.
point is she doesn't even remember the other times.
Selkie, check your
I-
DMs.
I only recall the one time.
It's like talking with my mum.
Whatever happened those other times, I can't say for sure. But it's only people who cross me that
Just don't
deserve.
just you don't
Ellen's
need to kill
not in the
so
room
much.
anymore.
And Sirith's gonna follow Ellen out.
I haven't killed. Okay, I killed like yesterday, but they deserved it. Yeah.
The only one who would have had the right to kill him is me. He hurt me pretty bad, but I'm pretty forgiving. Don't kill him. Bye. Where do you need
I
to
don't
go?
know. I killed the ones who were shooting at a hotel. I believe they deserved it. Just saying. I'm a good person sometimes. Sometimes.
Selkie, have you
Sirith
checked
has
your
left the
DMs?
room.
I have. I'm looking at it as it trickled in. I might not have dual screens, but I do have an iPad. So they have left the room now, leaving me abandoned with my thoughts
And a Hote.
and a Jose. This is
So,
good.
Ellen, what's the plan? Are we gonna move in on them? Are we gonna wait until night?
Pretty soon, as it starts to,
Wait, when did? Oh, go ahead.
My God. Now I've got Alan on the mind. Thank you so much, you guys. Ariel kind of excuses himself and goes back to. He goes, "I need to work on some things." And starts working on things. About 20, 30 minutes later, as you guys are kind of doing this talking back and forth, one of the one of the agents of the Daybreakers kind of stumbles in and goes, where's and then he just faints over.
That seemed important.
I think Sirith's gonna heal him. Let me pull up the spell and decide which spell. You know what? Probably just cure wounds. Yeah, I'm gonna cast cure wounds. I'll like cure wounds on him.
He's not wounded. He's just passed out.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
So make sure
Need them
you
fatigue
make sure
heals.
you rule. You scratch out that fatigue that you used. Genevieve kind of comes around the corner and looks down and goes, "Jared!" It kind of comes, kind of quickly walks and then slides to her knees, to their knees, and picks him up and kind of says, "Bring me some water, quick."
Sirith's gonna go get some water and bring it back.
She drinks it. No.
Ah,
No.
You don't need this,
she
right?
takes it and she kind of sprinkles it on his face and, oh, Genevieve, they're attacking places looking for you all now. And she goes, "What do you mean?" They're attacking, and he starts listing off names of people who are dead. She goes, "They're all Daybreakers. You should have finished them when you had the chance. Now the Sons of Chelix are actually killing members now that they have found.
Just immediately is
even-
going to the door to make sure that he was not followed.
Okay.
How do they know who they are?
I think they might just be killing people at random.
No, they're killing. You said they're killing specific daybreakers.
Right. There's no. There
Uh,
doesn't seem to be anybody that followed him. And Jared kind of Chase goes. All I know is that the priest. Oh, what was his name? Started with a
Alterian.
Halther. He's a dark priest of Azahok. They say that he found them through dark magics.
Eh.
And they're looking for you now.
Looking for who? Genevieve in particular?
He kind
Or-
of just looks back and goes, all of you.
All right, I say we
And
finish this job.
Consequences of our actions.
It's not like we could have kept fighting.
Ah!
All right, we got to be smart about this.
There's no time to be smart. It's time to go kill them before they kill us. Or at the very least, evacuate this place in case they find it, so at least we have some place to come back to.
Hold on a second.
I've been told to hold on too much
Too many
today.
times, okay?
Way too many times.
I
Alright.
agree with Bajra here. We need to go attack them. Like now.
We need to
Like,
evacuate here.
Like an hour ago, we need to go.
Ellen's
Okay.
gonna go to his room and retrieve one of his rifles.
Also,
Okay,
bring
so-
that dagger with you. It's terrifying.
Oh, definitely.
And then I'm gonna explain to Ellen what the dagger did to me. Like it bled me,
Oh.
and I almost went unconscious after like 6 seconds of bleeding.
Oh, Jose?
You're breaking up
Okay.
again.
Run to my room.
Okay, so you're
And-
going to your room.
My theory with Luna.
Okay.
Okay.
I try to blink.
Tries to blink with Luna.
That only works if you're touching her.
No, to her.
You're going to use your ability
Oh,
to
he's-
blink to her.
Without seeing her.
Doesn't work.
I walk back in with my head down.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Okay. So we need to get this place evacuated. Genevieve, is there another place you guys can go to? A backup safe house?
Not in the district, no.
All right, I have an idea. Everyone, stay close to me. All right.
What about the blacksmith's place? It's a little burnt, but if they've already raided it, and they think they destroyed it, I don't think they'll check back there. The one on the island.
There's no real place for us to hide there. It's basically stone and rubble at this point. We can't hide the organization there. We'll have to. We may have to just stay here, and hopefully, you guys will be able to finish what we need to start done, and maybe we can start moving some of them into a different location. She kind of turns over to someone else and calls another name and says, "What about the old brewery. Might work, ma'am. But we'd have to check it out. Just be quick then.
You can have my rats do it.
Well,
If you don't want to spare people.
Well, then have your rats do it then.
Okay.
Basha, do you want to go with your rats and do that, and then we'll...
No, I'm picking a fight. I ain't doing no scout mission.
All right. That's all right. All right, well, I have a plan. So he's gonna, make sure the rifle isn't working, or he's like, let's kill some cultists.
We raid the warehouse like we should have.
Now, real quick, everyone. So I have a spell that allows me to have a doorway that we can teleport back to if we get in too deep. If you guys want me to use that when we're at the hideout, it would be able to teleport us back to the entrance.
Back to the entrance of the warehouse, or back
to the warehouse?
To here?
I could do here. It does have about a mile range, but it only lasts for an hour. So if I cast it now, we won't have that much time when we're there.
Could you cast it when you're not here?
I have to be at a doorway.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, is it Light of the Egress? I have it too.
So now we have 2 doors.
Cast it then? Because I'm hurting for fatigue already.
2 doors.
I plan on using it when we get to,
okay,
like whenever we get somewhere,
okay.
So that way at least we get right outside of where we just were, no matter what. And then
that was the idea. I was asking if everybody wanted to do that, and then you brought up that you have it, and I want you to do it now because my fatigue isn't happy with me.
I'm tired. I'm beat.
I'm not beat.
Okay.
I just don't want to be beat.
Oh, okay. You've rest up, Priestly Boy. Yeah, so we're gonna go, right? We're gonna go raid them before they find us here.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Hilarious, I asked you a question. Go ahead. You guys go ahead. Sorry.
Let's just.
So as you guys are finishing doing, kind of getting ready to go, you look around and you don't see Ellen anywhere.
Okay. So we're just gonna. Where's?
Ready?
Can
Where's
I roll
Ellen?
awareness to see if there's any clue as to where he's gone, or alertness?
You can make an alertness check, TS of 5.
Okay, my alertness is my best skill. 39. That's
Paranoid boy.
7 successes. 6 successes.
Paranoid boy.
You thought maybe you saw him leave. But you're not sure if he left the room or the building.
Guys, let's look for Ellen real quick. We need to leave. We gotta go.
Well, he knows we're headed to the warehouse. I'm sure he's not stupid and gonna go off on his own. He's gonna meet us there. He's probably just getting a head start, like a certain series that tried to do the other time.
Sirith is gonna start going then.
Oh, me?
They're killing other people. Like Sirith is like, we need to. We
gotta go.
We need to go do something about this. We need to stop them from doing. They're hurting a lot of people.
Maybe if we make enough noise, they're gonna come back and come back home.
Yeah, well, it'll be funny when they come back and then we just pop out of existence back to the start.
Wait.
No.
I have an idea.
Can we walk and talk?
No, this will take a quick second. And you see a Hote relax, and he creates a duplicate. He's going to stay here and use the spell when he's ready to disappear, so that we come straight back here and then close the portal.
So smart.
I don't understand magic.
That is very smart.
Gonna trust it. All of your magic has worked so far. I'm not gonna question that.
Holy shit, that's so smart.
I am a little unnerved by the fact that there's 2 of you now. But I'm gonna move past it. I've had a lot of weird stuff happen today.
So
We're gonna move past
a
it.
duplicate of yourself to do what now?
To use flight of the egress when we are ready to come back. And it also tells us if anyone attacks the place while we're gone.
Oh, brilliant.
Because they're like psychically connected.
Oh,
Whatever one knows.
Have you broken the spell?
Whatever one knows, the other knows.
Right, I understand that, but I'm just curious now as to if that actually works that way. Give me a second. Brilliant plan if the spell does that. Allows you to do
Oh
that.
my, I love that. God, I hope it does. That's amazing.
It is marked with his essence.
Brilliant.
Oh, I just realized I didn't have to do that. The mark stays for 24 hours, and then you can cast the spell to activate it, and that only lasts an hour.
Right. So, yeah, if you want to create a duplicate and do it, sure. I think it's too much, but you do you, boo.
Uh, we're not going to create the duplicate.
Oh, he
Since
took his worst as threat.
Yeah, so we can cast it forever.
Well, it lasts
Or
for
within a month.
24 hours. Where you touch lasts for 24 hours. And then when you get to the place where you actually want to cast it, you then cast the spell.
So we have a day to be down there.
Right. You have up to a day before it goes, and you don't have a way out.
And you can drop the portal, right? Like it stays there, but you can choose to drop it.
Right. It's 1 hour or until dispelled. So basically, you can open up a door once you cast it, right? So let's say you touch this portal in your house. Then you go a mile away and you're like, okay, I'm going to cast it. It will stay open for an hour or until you dispel it. So meaning this, if you cast it and you leave it and you don't dispel it, it'll last for an hour. But anybody that knows of it can pass through it. It's like literally opening up your house to the neighborhood.
Leaving your door unlocked.
No, opening up your
We're leaving the door
saying,
open.
come on in. We're not going to be home. Feel free.
But it's only if they know about it.
That's if they know about it. Right. If they know specifically that particular portal is open there.
So if we do secret casting, should be fine.
Where we all go through and then immediately dismiss it.
That too.
Just don't dismiss it too early. That would be terrible. That would be awful.
Okay, so now that we've gotten that cleared up, we have an escape route. Ahote's frozen. Oh, he's there. Okay, we're good. I'm checking in with you, buddy. Don't worry about it. So now we run to the warehouse. We're gonna go straight up raid this place.
Payday 2 style.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so you guys make your way out there.
I'm going to do one of those door and you jump and touch
Payday 2, but with magic. Why has nobody made that? Why isn't that a game? Oh my god, I'm a genius.
We're about to be. Let's go.
I missed it. I'm sorry, I missed it. What?
Payday 2, but with magic. Payday 2 is like you rob banks. Every gun is extremely customizable. You can put a suppressor on an RPG. You can put a snub nose on a sniper rifle. It's like extreme customization. That, but magic instead of guns.
Ha!
But magic and guns. Because we got Ellen.
Magic guns.
Fair, the game is meant to be broken. So that would be fun.
I don't think you broke it. I don't think you broke it. I just wanted to make sure I understood exactly. Yeah, you could do it. I mean, it's overkill, right? But yeah, you could do it.
Hey, if there's anything worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
And you guys often prove that to the extreme.
I hope that game is made now. I'm gonna need to make that game.
So, Ellen, what are you doing?
All right. First, I'm going to DM you the item that this is word for word what had been described to me when I found it.
So you guys left without checking in with Ariel and Genevieve, correct?
I thought they were right there when we were talking.
No, Ariel was not there.
Oh, I would have. I would have been like, "Hey, we're attacking them right now."
I'm leaving. I'm ready to go
I would
fight.
have just said something. I wouldn't have even waited for a response. I would have been like, "Hey, we're attacking them," and left.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
You don't even wait for a response.
We need to go. There's a lot of innocent people dying.
Okay. And this is the mistake of all players who rush into things when it was conveyed, it was forementioned, it was forecast. I am working on something for you guys. Give me some time. And this thing happens. So you have left without the things he was going to give you. Okay, got it.
If you shouted to me, I might have stopped. But...
Yeah, if Ariel stops me because he's becoming a father figure, just grab by the scruff, hold on there, short stack. You know, should have grabbed Kid by a scruff.
For Bajra and Sirith, no heroic.
Okay. If he straight up becomes a dad cat and grabs me by the scruff.
My second highest stat. Wait, my highest stat, 97 in charisma.
That is 6 successes for me.
7 successes.
He doesn't quite grab you by the neck, but he does as you guys begin to, hey, we're gonna go. We got to go. He kind of puts up a hand, and you almost instantly become calm. And goes, Elal will be there for you. And hands a large bag to Sirith. There are 3 healing potions per individual here. And then hands to you, Bajra, 3 rings that are about 8 inches in diameter. It says, these should be placed around the location. In doing so, you will activate what's called weighty anchor. Basically shutting off anybody's ability to teleport in or out. Anybody's.
Wait. Well, that could... We'll work around it.
So you said 3 healing potions per person, which is 12.
12. Basically, this is what it stops. I'm going to give you the benefit of having Sirith there and then stuff like that. It basically stops this. Because it's a magical item, not the spell, it's included in that. It stops anything from using astral body, blink, delay image, flight, insubstantial form, phase, plane shift, teleport, or teleport improved. Nobody can do that, in or out.
Wait a minute.
And how many of those were there?
There's only 3, but he says they have to be put in a position. They can be no more than 50 feet apart from each other.
Wait a minute.
and that
Okay.
only creates an area of effect.
That knocks out the
12
dogs.
potions, the 3 rings. Was there anything else in the bag?
No, that was it. That's all he was been
Okay.
working on all night. And you can actually see when he hands this to you, his physical tiredness. He's greatly fatigued.
Thanks. We're gonna go stop them.
Have fun. Have fun storming the castle.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna give him a hug before I leave.
He accepts it.
Don't
obviously.
look.
As we're
Don't look
walking
too much
out,
into that.
I give Bajra 3 and Ahote 3 potions.
Yeah.
Ellen.
I stash those, and then I give Bajra a white marble.
A white marble.
This is consider it magic for you to attack.
I get magic.
Oh, and I'm gonna give Ahote one of the rings and explain it to him.
No. All 3 rings
I
have to
have-
be placed.
Oh.
I have all
It's-
3.
Okay.
Okay, I guess the best way to describe this is, do you guys remember the film about the dragons taking over the world? I can't remember the name.
No, but it sounds interesting.
What they did is they had the ability to create a perimeter using a detection perimeter. You're basically creating a perimeter when you place these rings down. They can't be more than 50 feet apart from each other.
It's like the shield generators in Star Wars.
Yes.
Ah.
That doesn't
Where you
help.
plant them down and then they create dome.
Your homework, Moss, is to watch the entire Star Wars.
I don't like Star
I don't
Wars.
care. That's your homework.
I have watched
No.
all of Star Wars.
No, you got to watch all of them. So you
Including
have a
Clone
cultural-
Wars.
so
Yeah.
you have a
I
cultural
haven't
reference.
seen season 4 of Clone Wars.
Buddy.
You need to watch all of
I've
them.
seen most of it.
Because essentially they do it in they create those domes.
Wait, you
and-
realize there's 7 seasons in Clone Wars, right?
You're like more than halfway there.
No, less than halfway
Ah.
there. I haven't seen season 4.
You're fine.
That's
I've
your
tried
homework.
with Star
No,
Wars.
sorry.
I don't understand the infatuation.
Look, all I'm saying is you need to do this for your self-referencing so you'll be more culturally nerdy.
I understand the big
Wow.
references.
No. You need to be able to understand the references to what we're talking about.
I'm
This is your
trying to.
homework.
So confused.
Trust the Telarius Game Master. When this will increase your capability of understanding the colossal nerdness that exists. Be more nerdy. See, I worship at both houses. I worship at Star Trek and Star Wars.
I'm trying to think of some other reference to make, but
Stargate.
I'm just
They do it in Stargate.
Stargate's pretty good.
okay.
I get Stargate.
All right, so I have
My dad
the
loves
three
Stargate.
3 rings, the healing potions, and a white marble of magic.
Are you going to tell her how to use that, Ohote?
Or I just have it.
Oh, did we lose him?
He's buffering. I believe in him. I believe in the connection. Connection is strong. We ain't need no Wi-Fi. We got the power of friendship.
Too bad friendship doesn't transmit internet.
Yeah, right?
Let it happen. It'll work. It'll work. It'll work. Trust the process. I'm just gonna have. God's forbid that this is like a healing stuff of like track get healed, and I just throw it and it's like fuck.
Splash potion.
Splash potions just become the potion factory in Shrek 2.
So since he's not here, according to what he told me in his last text about these, I believe it's an elemental bolt, and it has. Yeah, we lost
Oh, there he goes.
No. Oh.
Yeah, come back.
And there we go. We lost. him. Hopefully he'll be back.
Come back.
Come back. Come back. Anyways, what he does is allows you to throw this.
There he is.
There we go.
And he's
this spell at somebody, but you pay the cost of the spell for its damaging.
Boy, I got no fatigue, dog. But okay. Oh, we slept, so I'm back at max fatigue. We're good. Okay.
Nico, what?
Yeah, no, it cut out on me for some.
No worries. I was explaining. You gave her the elemental bolt, right?
Yeah, I thought I was the one that paid the cost of the fatigue.
No, not on elemental spells. On elemental, the way you're used. You're creating the marbles, right?
Yeah, with the elemental sphere, it says others can use this. Oh, but it costs the user to spend 3 times the fatigue.
Right. Basically, you're saying, here's magic. You can use it, but you have to pay for it to power.
I read that wrong. I was paying for the fat power. They were getting just a free use out of it.
No.
Oh. Whatever, man. This is gonna be an emergencies only kind of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same for.
So when you go to use that spell, what power rank is that spell?
Elemental is power rank 2, so it's gonna last for.
So anyway, so it's but I'm talking about the fatigue cost. So that's going to be it'll cost you 12 fatigue to throw that Bajra.
Okay, that's
It's
not
not a bad.
okay.
It's not bad. It's only 3 times. Now, if it was a much bigger spell, yeah, that would be hurtful. All right, so it is 1 a.m. your time. It is really early in the morning for a Hote. I think it's, I want to say 7, 8 a.m. your time.
Yep.
Right? This is going to be a very large battle that we're going to be going into. I, as the game master, am going to suggest that we stop here as we get ready for you guys to invade this. We'll pick up next week with you guys starting this fight.
Okay.
And what we can do is over the week, DM each other on Discord to figure out exactly, maps and this kind of thing, so we can just jump right into the middle of the action. Does that sound fair?
Mm-hmm.
Because it will take, I think, with the invasion, the number of people that are there, and you guys getting all the way to the bottom, it's going to be one long continuous fight that's going to last 3 hours, but it's going to be multiple fights, right? It's not like, how everybody's like, well, combat takes forever. It's going to be multiple combats happening throughout that entire time. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That way we can make sure everybody's good with it and things like that. All right. So we are going to end there. We'll start next week with these guys attempting to take